अच्छा अभिषेक नहीं है ना, somebody please call अभिषेक and ask him to join. सौरभ बोलो उसको ज्वाइन करेगा. We start, so last class, in the first revision class, we started with the output that is mainly done through output, which is done using print function. Okay, we saw that print can be used in three ways. Okay, for printing strings, okay. Second was uh, values of data or printing values of different types. And third was okay, result of expressions. Right. So we started our discussion under the print, the first one, that is printing strings. While discussing this, we also discussed different types of quotes and the uses. Of quotes and their uses and their use. Okay. How many types are there? Three types. Single, double, and triple quotes. And triple quotes itself has two types, that is double triple quote and single triple quote. Okay. Just to remember, triple quotes of two types. Okay. यहाँ तक हमने कल देखा था. So we had discussed these things yesterday. So moving forward, we'll continue with this printing strings. Okay. So continuing our discussion on printing strings. Okay. So इसके अंदर में there are a few more things that we have to see. First one is print with more than one string argument. Why, Saurav? क्यों नहीं ज्वाइन कर पाएगा भाई? Won't be able to attend class, but what's the reason? More than one string. Okay. More than one string. ठीक है, as arguments. Right. Then इसमें example क्या होगा? What will be the example? Print hello by, ठीक है? Or you can also write print good night. Okay. Okay. So not only two, you can have more than two as well. Okay, so you can have I love ice creams. Take it. So you can have more than uh, one argument. Remember, thing to note here is in output, all the strings will be separated by will be separated by uh, just a minute. मेरा ये मोबाइल क्यों हैंग कर रहा है? Right, छोड़ो. हाँ, will be separated by one or single blank space. ठीक है? So याद रखना कि all these I के बाद भी one blank space आएगा. You will be having love के बाद भी one blank space and ice creams. After the last string, you won't be having any blank space. Only at the point of separation you will be having a blank space will be inserted. ठीक है, इसको हम लोग चेक कर सकते हैं. Okay, let's see. Right. So I देखोगे here जहां पे पहला first between first and the second argument where there is comma, you will see one blank space appearing. Then second argument and the third argument after love, you will see one blank space appearing. This blank space in ice cream is the part of the string of the third argument. ठीक है, यहाँ तक कोई डाउट है तो बताओ. If there is any doubt, you can let me know. Pretty simple though. Shall we move ahead? Okay. Okay, good. ठीक है. Now we will see end and sep in print. Okay, so what is end and sep in print? So these are the keyword arguments. Okay, so you can have these are keyword arguments in print function. Okay. इसका example. So what do we see by default? Just before this, one more point to note is also each print after printing changes line by default. Line by default. What does that mean? If there are two prints one by one, then each of the statement or each of the printing done by the both the prints will be on separate lines. That means one print statement will print and then change line, so that that is why the next print, when it starts printing, starts from printing or displaying on the monitor or your console or your screen from the beginning of the next line. So each print by default prints on a separate line. Okay. So here we will see now use of SEP. Okay. So what is the use of SEP? As we know, default separator we have seen here is your default separator is, what is default separator? Blank space, single blank space. Okay. In order to change default separator, or in order to change or override or replace whatever you want to use the default separator, we use sep argument, sep keyword argument in print. Okay, एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं नेक्स्ट पेज में. एग्जाम्पल print hello there sep is equals to @ okay. Another one can be print I am fine. Sep is equals to hash dollar $k. So you can use anything. So in this output will be hello $there. And this output will be I am $k fine. Okay. If you write print good, sep is equals to, let's say, $. What will be the output? Yes, try it out. सोचो 2 minutes.
Good, sir.
Only good. There won't be any $.
So only if there is another string, there will be some separation in between.
Okay, only if there is a separate.
If there's another string, there will be a separation between it.
Okay. So separator will only work if there are more than one strings to print. If there is only single string to separate, then there will be no matlab it will act like it is not there, so it won't make any difference. Okay, so here it will be only good. Why? Separator will only work when there are more than one strings and there is a separation. It will be inserted between those strings. If there is a single string, then there is nothing to separate. Okay. So what do we note here? We note two things. Okay. SEP works. First thing that we notice, SEP works only if more than one argument to print, and second thing is separator does not appear after last argument that is printed. Argument being printed. Okay, so what do we mean by separator does not appear after last argument? What is the last argument in this? Hello there. There is the last argument. Take it. Print I am fine. So fine is the last argument. Take it. And here good is the first and the last argument. So after the last argument in the display, when the printing is being done, separator won't appear. Why? Because last after last argument, after last argument, that is ending is governed by what? Governed by end keyword argument. Okay. Right. ठीक है. Fine. तो यहां तक जो लिखा है whatever I have written with respect to SEP, is it clear everyone? जरा देख के बताओ मुझे, let me know. Yes, Priyanka, Kirtana, Vishnupriya and others. If it is fine, then I'll move ahead. Okay. ठीक है. Good. Now we will see use of end argument, end keyword argument. And keyword argument. ठीक है. Right. So what is by default? By default, after printing all the strings print changes line. That means each of the print will print one line and then will move to the next line, so that the next print will again start printing from the beginning of the next line. Okay, I hope that is clear. What I mean to say is, अगर नहीं समझ रहे हो, so just let me open here. Okay. Okay, just a minute. What I mean is, when you write print and you print hi, and then you write the second print, hello. So you will see that when you execute the program, first print is high, then first print is changing the line and gets the cursor to the beginning of the second print. Okay. Then second print prints. So remember, line change is done by the current print only and not the next print. ऐसा नहीं है कि the second print has started printing from the second line. That has got nothing to do with line change. Line change was done by the first print only. So the moment any print statement executes and prints whatever is given inside it, whatever argument is there, after printing, first print itself will change line and will bring the cursor to the beginning of the next line. Then only its job is complete. Then the second print will start printing. So second print will start printing from where? The first print, from where the first print left. The first print left at the beginning of the second line. So it will start printing from there. And then after printing hello, it will change line again. And then the program terminates. Therefore, you have one blank line after second print. Okay? That means after hello. ये concept clear है? कि each print changes after printing changes the line. Print changes line. That is, by default, at the end, what is printed? \n, which is, of course, we'll see it, escape sequence for new line. Escape sequence for new line is printed at the end of each print state, each print. ठीक है? Execution. Fine. Now next question is how to override the behavior, or how to print your own ending string. Okay, so how to override the default end string. So answer is by using end keyword argument. Okay. Right. Now, इसका एग्जाम्पल क्या होगा? एग्जाम्पल में ये will give print hello, how are you, and then end is equals to open brace and close brace. That is, there is nothing, empty string. Print good morning. Print so what will be the output if all the three lines are run in a single script? That means if I run print hello, how are you, and is equals to um, just empty print good step is equals to क्या दिया था? Yes. And is equals to dollar and by. So what will happen is after this printing hello how are you, what will happen? The next print will start printing from the next line or from the same line. अच्छा सौरभ लिख रहा है hello how are you good morning. अच्छा good morning dollar by no line change. अच्छा बाय के बाद क्या होगा? लाइन चेंज होगा या नहीं होगा?
बाय के बाद चेंज होगा सर.
By के बाद there will be a line change. Okay. So of course one blank line will be there, but rest of the thing will be in the single line जो कि सौरभ output दिया है. That is correct. Let us see. Okay. So here there is a blank line. However, if you suppress end here also, then there won't be any line change. ठीक है? Right. Correct है ये? Yes, everyone, ये बताइए. This doubt is it clear to all? मतलब this concept कि how we can use sep and end and both at the same time, both separately. How sep doesn't work only with one argument. How end is not how sep is not appearing after the last argument. Okay, what difference end makes? All these things clear, right? Okay, ठीक है. चलो फिर next thing that we will see is, so we are done with this part. उसमें we have covered this. Now we'll move to printing values of different types. ठीक है. Printing values of different types. Okay. So इसके example क्या है? This is pretty simple. Example: A is equals to hi, B is equals to 2. ठीक है. So you can do this mixture भी ऐसे हो सकता है. So C is equals to by anything. It can be even, because you have covered list, so I will briefly introduce. So then you can write print A, print C comma D, print A comma B comma C comma D. ठीक है. So in this case what will be output? Hi. इस केस में क्या होगा? By space, comma is there, and separate is default separator is space, by space, and then you will have 10, 12, 14. Okay. And here you will have everything: high space 2 space by space this thing. Okay, so you can just check it up once very quickly. A is equals to I, B is equals to 2, C is equals to I, D is equals to 10, 12, 14. Then you have print A, print C comma D, and then you can have print A comma B comma C comma D. Right? Clear? Okay. So this was about printing the values of different types. We have seen printing strings, printing values of different types. Now printing results of expressions. Okay. In this, just a minute. Printing results of expressions. Okay. While covering the result of expression, we'll first start with what are operators and operands. Okay. Operators operands, okay, and expressions. Okay. So here I will write operators are operations which are performed on data values. Okay. Operands are data values or storage containing data values. Storage containing कितना बार लिख दिया? Containing data values, जिसको आगे देखें कहेंगे storage names, identifiers, ठीक है, on which or rather and expressions themselves, expressions on which operators perform operations. ठीक है. ऑपरेटर्स आर नहीं लिखेंगे, operators signify okay operations. ठीक है. And what are expressions? Operators and operands in valid order form expressions. इसका एग्जाम्पल क्या हो सकता है? 2 plus 3. Okay. So what are 2 and 3? बताओ. So yellow means expression, ठीक है. Red means operator, sorry, operand and blue is operator. Okay. Another example can be A is equals to 2, B is equals to 3, और तुम जो ये लिखोगे A प्लस B, ठीक है। इसमें क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग, आइडेंटिफायर नेम्स को यूज कर रहे हैं इंस्टेड ऑफ, सो दिस स्लैश जो है स्टोरेज नेम्स कंटेनिंग डेटा वैल्यूज। सो operators can operate directly on the operators or directly on data values or on some identifier names which are the names of variables containing the values, ठीक है। सो वो भी हो सकता है। अनदर एग्जाम्पल कैन बी A is equals to 2, B is equals to 3, ठीक है, and then you will have A multiplied by B plus 10. Okay. So देखोगे expressions पे भी work करता है। This A in multiplied by B itself is an expression, ठीक है। देखो this is also an expression, this everything entire thing is also an expression, this is this and this, they are operands, okay, and this and this bracket is operator, okay, and yellow ones जो है वो तुम्हारा expressions, okay. Is it clear? बताइए, operators, operand, expression. Okay. Yes, Priyanka, clear? Okay, ठीक, good. Now, okay, right, so now we'll see one more thing under this. Okay, we have seen what is operator, what is the meaning of operator, what is the meaning of operand, and then we will see, we have seen what you say is expression, but here we will see one particular type of operator that is known as arithmetic operator as well. Arithmetic operator, ठीक है। इसके अंदर में कौन कौन सा आता है, फॉर एडिशन, subtraction, multiplication, then division, integer division, then मॉडुलस ऑपरेटर, स्पेलिंग देख लेना मॉडुलस का, मॉडुलस जिसको कि तुम रिमाइंडर ऑपरेटर भी बोलते हैं, पर मोर करेक्ट इज मॉडुलस, रिमाइंडर ऑपरेटर एंड एक्सपोनेंशिएशन। Okay, what are the different things? जो सिंबल्स, उसके सिंबल्स क्या हैं? एडिशन के लिए प्लस, सब्ट्रैक्शन माइनस, मल्टीप्लिकेशन इज asterisk, asterisk, division is forward slash, integer division is 2 forward slash, one after the other without gap. Okay, remainder is percentage, modulus operator is percentage, exponentiation is what? क्या होता है exponentiation का? Anyone? बताओ. किसी को नहीं पता?
Caps.
Caps.
No.
Anant, very bad.
Sorry. Straight.
Okay. Correct. Prashant, Vishnupriya, Saurav, good. How did you forget this? ठीक है.
Sir,
Okay.
type Google search.
You Google searched. Why I didn't teach that?
No, not this one, sir. Like when I type for other questions, the cap I use for the power, so I just got confused with
That
it.
is caret symbol. That's not cap. कैरेट का ऊपर में हेड होता है ना, जैसा दिखता है इस तरह, उसको कैरेट कहते हैं. Many programming languages use it, but Python doesn't. Okay. तो ठीक है, यहां तक है. इसके एग्जाम्पल्स एंड देन these operators examples plus use of some plus and asterisk. ठीक है, in case of strings in next class. ठीक है, so we are going very slow, very smoothly. ठीक है, consolidate everything, जहां भी डाउट होगा सब देखेंगे. ठीक है, we'll stop here. Hopefully tomorrow I'll complete this. Input वाला भी part कर लेंगे कल. Not only this, that is concatenation, replication, escape sequences, and part of input, how to accept input. So let us see how much progress we can make tomorrow. 1 or 2 days में we'll be making good progress.
So input streams and output streams we'll learn.
कहाँ चले गए? Streams is in file handling ना.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Priyanka, tomorrow 7:30 or 11:30. Just a minute. Let me